Welcome to the No-Guilt Fangirls Podcast, where liking what you like is never a bad thing. Here's your host and head fangirl in charge, Patty Holiday.
Hey y'all, welcome to the No-Guilt Fangirls Podcast. I'm Patty Holiday, your host and head fangirl in charge. And as you guys know, this is a fairly new podcast, and I just love this medium. I have fallen hard for the whole podcast community and the whole idea behind this. And that means I'm trying to figure out how I can, bring more content to you. It's just the way my mind works and the way I am. I am what I call a deep ender. When I find things that I obsess over, which is kind of why I started this podcast, is because I obsess over a lot of things in movies and TV. I just want to talk about it immediately. And yes, I love the 2 shows a week, but every now and then there's days where I gotta tell you a little bit more. This is the first of maybe many. I don't know. We'll see how it feels, see how it works out. What I'm going to call the daily-ish fangirl. I can't promise it's going to be an everyday occurrence. However, it might happen more often than just twice a week. So this is where we're at. My regular shows will still be Monday and Thursday. The Monday Movie Minute, of course, and then on Thursday, there's like a whole fangirling episode thing that we're going to do. But I'm probably going to pop on from time to time if something feels like it needs to be announced or talked about or reflected upon immediately. Or, I don't know, I just have some free time and I feel like saying hi. So hi, guys. I'm guessing a lot of these shows will be prompted by what I saw on Twitter because, well, I'm obsessed with Twitter and I kind of use that as my news source. That says a lot about us in 2019, doesn't it? But I do, and that's where I find a lot of the trending topics and information and things that are going on. Twitter's great. If you left it, please come back. We would love to see you there. And you can find me at No Guilt Life. Come say hi. So today, on my I'm obsessed with list, I'm going to give you a little Big Brother update, and then I'm also going to recap the first half of the year, movies I watched, shows I've seen, what have been my favorites so far, okay? Because we're there, guys. We are halfway through 2019. Whoa. All right, so Big Brother. My friend Jane is to blame for this new obsession. She talked me into watching this reality TV show, and you might have listened to that episode. There, I have it out there, so just feel free to scroll by and go listen to it. She picked Big Brother for me because she thought like a game show might be most appealing for my personality. And I've got to say, my first impressions after 1 week, I can totally see how people sink 1,000% into this show. First of all, everyone's gorgeous, and they walk around, half naked. So clearly there's a visual appeal there. The personalities are, well, they're personalities. They're all a little crazy and a little all over the place and a little strong, and that's why we watch reality TV. The fact, I think that the biggest change for me, since I used to watch reality TV and then I broke away from it, so this is a new thing, me getting back to it. The biggest thing and the biggest change and the biggest hook that Big Brother has is that it's 24/7 coverage if you so choose. You can get the feeds and watch them in the house all night long, and that's where the crazy stuff happens. If you're not going to watch the feeds, which I am not going to watch the feeds, I'm just not going to invest the money in it right now, but B, people on Twitter are telling you what's happening on those feeds. So, hey, see, another reason why I like Twitter. But you find out, who's talking about whom and how they're trying to gameplay and how they're trying to align themselves. And it's super fascinating. It really is. I guess if you're into the gameplay, which I really am. So I really do dig this. I found, on Twitter, it's the BB_updates, at BB_updates. It's keeping me very amused and very entertained throughout this entire process. But I am going to say I'm holding Big Brother at arm's length because honestly, if I don't, I can see how completely sucked in I would get. And while I do love some mindless dribble, man, this is a hard show when you have limited time. I mean, right now I think they're doing 3 episodes a week, and that's a lot of time to invest just right there. So for me, I'm trying to stay chill about this, but I gotta say, I like it. I'm watching. I'm committed. Jane wins. And a friend reminded me that half of the year has passed. OMG, how? Like, how did this happen, guys? He's a big movie person too, and he shared on his Instagram, which is @MovieMarshall, if you want to go check that out, his top movies that he has seen thus far. Now, he's seen pretty much everything, like everything. I cannot even compare to what he's seen. I think my list is like at 25 movies in the theater for 2019, which is respectable, but it's by no means, I think, the 72 he said he has seen. Anywho, but I thought I would give my top 10 movies that I have enjoyed. And I'm not saying these are the best movies. I'm saying they're what I liked the most, okay? So keep that in mind. This is not in order. I actually didn't enumerate them because I feel like they're also such different genres and I loved them for different reasons. It's hard for me to say which one I love the most, so I'm not going to. All right? Okay. So we have Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame. I mean, you see it 5 times. Obviously, you like it. Yesterday Movie, The Hustle, Aladdin, Long Shot, Late Night, love Mindy Kaling, Shaft. Guys, I know I'm probably the only person that actually liked Shaft, but I laughed. I liked Shaft. I confess it. Toy Story 4 and then Rocket Man. So those are my top 10 so far in 2019. I am going to throw in Always Be My Maybe as a bonus. That is, it's on Netflix, so it doesn't quite count, but I'm going to throw that in there too. I really enjoyed that one as well. Now, the movies that I'm most looking forward to. The second half is even more mind-blowing, and I'm so stoked about so many. Things like Spider-Man, I'm going to see that tomorrow. Once a Time in Hollywood, Dora and the Lost City, Fast and Furious. The Kitchen, I am super interested in The Kitchen. Gemini Man, Zombieland Double Tap. Love Zombieland, so I gotta go see this one. Terminator, of course. Charlie's Angels. I felt very meh about Charlie's Angels until they dropped the trailer. And yeah, just like everybody else on Twitter, I was crushing hard there on Kristen Stewart. So I'm intrigued. Let's see. Ford versus Ferrari, Frozen 2, because I will never let it go. Jumanji, that trailer just dropped yesterday, and it was hilarious. I am all about this. And then, of course, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. So those are what we have to look forward to. Those are my top that I'm excited about. All right, so when it comes to the shows, I'm also going to give you a few shows that I love right now. I'm cheating a little bit here because this list is more of the I never got around to watching them, so I sat and binged type variety, at least for a couple of them. So my number one obsession right now is Schitt's Creek. That is not me cussing. So don't hit that I'm being explicit. That's the name of the show. And if you don't know it, if you haven't seen it, it is everything. It is everything. It is funny. It's romantic. It's sweet. It's smart. Just everything. So go and see Schitt's Creek. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix, the first 4 seasons. I'm not even sad that I can't see season 5 yet, unless I pay for it, which I'm not going to, because I have 2 more seasons to come eventually, right? Because they are going to end at the 6th season. But love Schitt's Creek. And we're going to have a whole episode fangirling this show because there's so much to dig into on it. Number 2, I am going to say it, and this is a spoiler for tomorrow, and that's Stranger Things. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Number 3 is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season. I think I'm the only one of my friends that's really into it. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still loving it. I don't know what's wrong with them, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still got me. Number 4, I'm going to go with Umbrella Academy. The only reason it's not any higher is simply because I haven't seen all of it. I think I stopped about halfway through the season. Just something happened, got distracted, whatever. Maybe I was traveling, and I just haven't picked it back up yet. But really enjoy Umbrella Academy, and the same thing with Dead to Me. Both of those are on Netflix as well. Dead to Me is just... It's really smart. And I appreciate these ladies as the leads. They're so good. They're so good. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I've got for the daily-ish fangirl. I'll be back when the next mood strikes. Until then, throw up those 5 stars, leave a review, and don't forget to subscribe to the No-Guilt Fangirls Podcast.